Hey everyone, thank you for watching. In today's video I'm excited to do, I'm gonna be sharing some beauty secrets in today's video, some products, some techniques that I don't normally talk about on camera, from how I get my heatless curls using a product that you might not expect, even to how I have found sleeping better. And this video is also sponsored by Ulike. I'm gonna be talking about their IPL hair removal device that I can use from the comfort of my own home, and why I'm mad at myself that I've never tried anything like this sooner. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So I do start my videos with an outfit of the day. So today I do have on just some slides, but I have on some black pants from Express, and then this green top, also from Express. I did just finish filming this makeup look. It should already be up on my channel, using a couple of products from Dior that I picked up during the Sephora sale. Wanted to do a green look, still wearing my green shirt because I thought it was a vibe. So I will link that video in my description box. But like I said, this video is sponsored by Ulike. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video, and thank you all so much for giving me these opportunities. But I'm actually really excited to talk to you about this because this is something that I have been putting off for such a long time because I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. I was worried about pain. To tell you, I texted my girlfriend at one point saying, I have deep regrets I have not tried this sooner. That's a true story. So if you're not familiar with at-home hair removal, when I said IPL device earlier, that stands for Intense Pulsed Light. So when I got the package from Ulike, it came in this nice box like this, which is really great for storing the device. And then inside it comes with the actual IPL device right here. You do have the cord that you plug it into. And then it came with your protective eyewear, which you want to be sure to be using. It's so funny because it also came with a razor. And when I saw this and I opened it up, I was actually very confused. I thought, why is a hair removal device coming with a razor? I was gonna go just right in. I thought, well, maybe I should just look and see, why would this come with a razor? Maybe I should look up and see how to actually use this device before I just jump right in. So, my bad. I thought before using something like IPL that you were supposed to let your hair grow out for like as long as you could handle it. So I'd been sitting here turning down invitations to the pool, to the hot tub, not wearing shorts. Turns out you actually want to shave beforehand, because that way the light is actually going to get the closest to the hair follicle. I'm not really sure what I was thinking, but if you're going to try out something like this, don't be like me. Don't let your hair grow out for 2 weeks. Just make sure that you shave beforehand. Even the day before is totally fine. I've been interested in trying out something like this for a while, especially after making the move to where I live now, which is Las Vegas. Just with the warmer weather here, I live now at a complex that has a pool and a hot tub. I find I'm wearing shorts and dresses a lot more. And I feel like, especially with like my underarms, I'm always like, oh, we're going to the pool, hold on, let me jump into the shower. I deal with a lot of like ingrown hairs around my bikini area, and there's been times where I truly have turned down going to the pool because I just don't want to be in a swimsuit, because I just don't like the situation that's happening. I have tried things like waxing, I've done sugaring a couple times, and I just can't handle the pain, to be honest. I also don't find it to be the most comfortable. Obviously, it's really awkward. And it can also get to be pretty expensive, especially if you're doing something like the laser treatments in a salon. I've just been putting it off and putting it off, but I actually had on my list this year to either try IPL at home or to try to work with a salon in the Vegas area and just see what I thought of getting a laser treatment. I'm so glad that this is the route that I was able to take, because this works so well. And again, I have a close girlfriend here who did sign up for laser treatments in a salon. She went to a couple, she stopped going to them. She was like, I just don't have time, I'm busy, I don't have time to drive, I don't have time to be at these appointments. And she paid for them, and she still cannot make the time to do it. So that's why she was like, please let me know if this works for you, because if I can just do it from home, I know that I'll actually make the time for it. And that was who I texted saying, girlfriend, like, you also have to get this. I truly feel that you are gonna get salon-like quality doing this from the comfort of your own home and taking such a short amount of time. You can also go at your own pace. You can focus on just one area first before going on to another area. You have complete control with this. This is an FDA cleared light treatment, which also gave me a little bit more confidence in doing it at home. You can see the results in 4 weeks. You can use this all over the body. You can use it on the face. For me personally, I've been doing my underarms, my bikini area, and also my legs. I really like how easy this was to use. I'll be inserting some clips so you can see. I just wanted to add like a little flash warning here because you will be seeing the flashes. But I'll also show the device here. So once you do plug it in and turn it on, you'll start to hear the air from here. You can change the intensity on here by hitting the power button on the side, and it will go up to 5. You do click this button to actually activate it. You do have to have this completely pressed against whatever area. The flash is how you know that it's actually working. This takes such a short amount of time to do. Even doing my entire leg area only takes me a few minutes to do each, and I'm really making sure to get obviously all of my legs. My knees I always struggle so much with shaving. This is what I'm so excited about, that I will actually not have hairy knees for once. I've been super happy with this, and I will say after just a few uses, I could already see a difference. And when I was talking to my girlfriend about it, one of the things that I said I was most excited for is that my ingrown hair area on my bikini line has almost entirely disappeared. And that also, the biggest difference that I spotted at first was with my underarm area. After about 4 uses, that's when I really started to notice like being able to go a significant amount between shaving on my underarms. And I just thought, this is amazing. I have recommended the Ulike IPL to all of my friends, and if it is something that you are looking for, I would highly, highly recommend it. It is easy to use, it is convenient to use, and they did also give me a code. I will have that in the description box, and of course this will be linked, because the original price on this is $359. With that code, you can get it for $259, which I think is amazing, especially compared to how much money you can spend going to the salon, or even just, you know, something like waxing or sugaring. It's not always the most expensive, like upfront, like it's not $259 upfront, but you have to continually go and you have to keep paying for it. So over time, it can get pretty expensive, and it can also be painful. Whereas this is just a one-time, boom, you can do it from your home and you are done. It is absolutely painless, which is another thing I was super worried about. And the first time I put it next to my skin, I was like, click the button. You gotta click the button now, Sam. I was like, I don't know if I want to. I can't feel anything. If you have been thinking about this, I highly recommend that you check it out. If it is something that you think that you need, please check that link in my description box and that code so you can get $100 off your device. I really hope that you love it as much as I do. Thank you so much to Ulike for sponsoring this portion of the video, and let me tell you about some more beauty secrets, including how I get my curls. So I have been into using less heat on my hair for a very long time. Just a short backstory, I lost a bunch of hair when I was going through fertility treatments with my ex-husband. Between the medications and then just the stress, I was truly losing my hair in chunks. I was really trying not to use as much heat on it because I knew it wasn't benefiting it in the long run. I did end up getting hair extensions to kind of help give me a little bit more confidence back. I still wanted to not put as much heat on it. So a couple of things that I've done is not wash my hair as often. I definitely rely on some good dry shampoos. I also like to do blowouts from time to time if I can, because I find just a good blowout from the salon helps my hair last even longer, which is great. But another thing too is doing heatless curls. And there's a lot of different ways that you can do this, but I really wanted to share the best way that I know how to do it. You've seen me in a couple of vlogs, and I've had a lot of questions come through like, wait, what are you doing with your hair? And let me tell you, so there's different options that you can buy. I recently received the heatless curling set from Kitsch, and this is a good option. I do have a couple videos about it probably on my TikTok, which is by Samantha March. And what it does, it comes with a set like this. So you have like the curling rod, you place this on your head here, and then it does come with the 2 scrunchies. You wrap your hair around, tie it with the scrunchies, and then I usually just sleep on it. So that's an option that you can do. And if you like something like this, I will leave Kitsch down below. I believe I also do now have a discount code with them, so I will have that in my description box as well. But this can be a nice option. For me, again, I have longer hair, so you can see right here, like I put this on and I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work because my hair is curled right now. Imagine it completely straight. It's even a couple inches longer. So again, good option. This works really well, but for my actual secret, I use this. And you might be saying, Samantha, what is that? This is a belt from my Robe. So I call them Robe curls because this is just my fuzzy pink robe that's actually my mother's that I stole many years ago. Maybe she gave it to me, maybe I stole it, I don't know. This is the belt from it. And same thing, but you can see that this is longer. I just put it here, I do a little clip on my head, and I will just take my hair and start to wrap it around, use the scrunchies at the end, and sleep with it. The curls that I have today are actually 2-day-old curls, 2-day-old curls from using my Robe belt. And I would say that this is free, not necessarily, well, I mean the Robe was free because I stole it from my mom, but you know, if you buy a robe, that's obviously not free, but like if you just have a robe laying around, like this will work. I've seen people do the curling technique with socks, with leggings, with really anything that you can just wrap your hair around and hold it in place. You're gonna get some curls from it. And I love it because it's such a simple and easy way. Like this is so much faster than actually curling my hair. And I'm someone who tangles up my hair in the curling rod, which is not cute, but not with the Robe belt. It doesn't happen. So I'm super pleased about this. Again, you've seen me in some vlogs. I'll be inserting some clips so you can see how I'm actually doing it. But sometimes you see me in vlogs waking up and people are like, wait, how did you curl your hair? It is truly just the belt from my robe. So that is my beauty secret. Again, there's products out there like this one from Kitsch if you would prefer something like that. Maybe you don't have a robe. Maybe you're not interested in buying a robe. Again, things like this do exist. I'll say for these types of curls, I feel like I have to do it more often versus actually using a curling iron. Like those will last me longer. But for me, it's like, it's fine if I need to do this like every other night or something. That's no big deal to me. And again, keeping heat off my hair. The last beauty secret that I want to talk about is sleep. I mentioned in a video the other day, I was like, you know, sometimes you just get in the habit of saying things and you just keep saying them even though they're not necessarily true anymore. I kept catching myself in videos saying, I don't sleep well at night. I don't get enough sleep. I don't sleep enough hours. And I was like, that's actually not true. Like I've been sleeping much better these days. And I think sleep is really key to a lot of things, including just our health all around. But you know, they say you need your beauty sleep for a reason. I thought I would just share a couple tips on what has helped me sleep better. Again, things that I just don't normally talk about in my videos, but maybe they will help someone here. A few of my tips is definitely getting rid of my phone. I think that was such a huge thing for me. I used to sleep with my phone, okay? My phone used to be what kept me warm at night after my divorce, and that's not good because my job is online. I would truly be waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning being like, what's going on? What's happening? Is something happening? What's going on? And be like wanting to check my phone, wanting to check emails, wanting to check notifications, and it is exhausting. I typically would fall asleep to the TV, and I also got rid of that. Things like blue light, that's also not great for your sleep. It also doesn't help you fall into a deeper sleep. So getting rid of like that technology and that noise was really helpful. I have talked about my hatch in a few videos, so you might know that I love this. Not only does it help me fall asleep, but it also helps me wake up, which I think is really key too. So you can get the hatch off of Amazon, and it's just basically like an alarm clock. It also comes on with a gradual light, which is a lot nicer than waking up to just like a and that's it. It kind of gradually gets brighter. You can also play like soothing tones, the birds chirping, whatever it may be. For me, I just really like the rainfall. So that is what I fall asleep to, and also how I like to wake up. So that's been really huge. I've also been listening to some meditations at night, and I feel like having something to concentrate on is really helpful to me. And there are times where I swear I am falling asleep within 10 minutes of just listening to a soothing voice telling me to relax, and I'm really focusing on those words. I use the app Insight Timer. They have a lot of different meditations and just a lot to offer in the app. Sometimes throughout the day, I'll just do like a 2-minute, 3-minute meditation if I just need like to reset myself. But it's also super helpful to use at night, and it helps me fall asleep so fast. I have yet to make it to an end of a meditation. I usually put one on that's about an hour long. I have yet to make it through a full thing and still be awake, which is shocking to me because there are times where I have lain awake at night for 2-3 hours. My mind is always constantly moving. I'm always thinking about what I should be doing next, what my tomorrow looks like, and it really affects my sleep and how much I'm sleeping and my quality of sleep. Those have been a couple of things. Also, drinking tea at night I have found to be really helpful to me. I am someone who used to think all teas were terrible for you because, you know, as a first generation influencer and blogger, we were brought up where some of the first really big companies paying influencers were the tea companies, like the, I don't know what they're called, the flat tummy teas or something like that. And so many content creators were, you know, taking advantage of that and signing on as partnerships. And people were just absolutely blasting these teas and how terrible they were, and anyone who's promoting them is a terrible person. I took that to mean all teas. Every single tea. Like, you know, if you're going out to a restaurant and after you eat, they're like, would you like a tea? I'm like, ma'am, oh, you're not gonna get me. That's what I thought. So I have learned through definitely my health journey over this past year, really struggling with gut health, with digestion, how great tea can actually be for you, and that not all of it is terrible. So that's been good to know. But a lot of people drink something like a chamomile tea at night because that can help promote relaxation. I like something that's a little bit minty but also has some like soothing tones to it, especially something like honey or ginger. It also kind of signifies my wind down time. I'm putting myself in that position of winding down and knowing that I can start to get off of my computer, get off of my phone as much, maybe start, you know, my skincare routine, something like that. So my tea kind of kicks that in for me. And the last thing that I wanted to mention is actually magnesium. I mentioned this in a past video, and of course I want to say to do your own research when it comes to supplements, even when it comes to the teas that you're drinking, to do your own research and to figure out what it is that works best for you, or if you need something or you don't, because perhaps you don't need something like this. But this was actually recommended to me from my doctor after we did multiple labs. He suggested magnesium to take at night, and then I did my own research from there and looked into a few more benefits to it. And it's interesting to me that there's brands that have like, I think it's like magnesium water or magnesium teas that you can do. There's a brand called Frenchie that has a magnesium stick, like a serum stick that you can actually rub onto your body to, again, help promote relaxation. But I have noticed a huge difference since I started taking my magnesium supplements several months ago. I am just so shocked. Between all of these changes that I've been mentioning, I am asleep within minutes of my head hitting the pillow, but also I am staying asleep. Before this, I'd be waking up 2-3 times at night. Again, I'd be wanting to check my phone. Now it is pretty rare for me to wake up in the middle of the night, and I just wake up feeling better and well rested, more prepared for my day. And I am just super grateful for it. I just thought not being able to sleep well would be a constant like personality trait of mine. And once I started to accept that that didn't have to be, and I think that really goes a long way of, you can take the time, you can do some research. If you're able to work with professionals, that's obviously even better. Just because something is happening in your life right now doesn't mean that's the way that it always has to be. And sometimes little changes, lifestyle changes, diet changes, anything like that, sometimes those can really go a long way when it comes to our health overall. So I've been really working hard at sleeping better because I know that it helps with my stress levels. It also helps with my beauty routine. I truly do believe that. It can be a hard thing, you know, some of us have more non-traditional jobs. Maybe you have like a new baby at home. It's gonna be different for everybody in whatever phase of life that you are in, but I personally am in a phase of life right now where I'm like, okay, I can focus on my health, I can focus on myself, and one area that I can focus on is sleep and how to get more of it and how to get more quality sleep as well. So I hope some of that helped you out, and this video was such a fun one for me to do. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the Ulike IPL, my robe curls, I'm finally sharing about that, and also how I sleep better. I would love to know if you have any beauty secrets that you want to leave in the comments. Again, please check my description box. I will have the link in the code for the Ulike IPL device if you are interested in at-home hair removal. And if you do try it out, you must definitely let me know how you like it, because I have been loving mine. Thank you again so much for giving me these types of opportunities. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give this one a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next one.